All right, we're live. All right. Can everyone hear me? I'm not sure if I have audio or not. Perfect. Now, quick question. Is the picture backwards or can you read the buildings that are on there? Because on my webcam I'm using, everything is backwards. Okay, good. Maybe it's just the webcam, the way it does it. All right, welcome everybody. This is going to be my live stream test. I got three people in here. That one Loco Seaboard Michigan Productions. We got Dave BNSF and Scale. Thanks for coming in. Hope everyone's doing well. And I got some stuff we're going to go over tonight. And then I'm going to do a little question and answer. And I'll let you know what I'm doing on the layout here. As you can tell, I've been making pretty decent progress. So depending how these streams go, I may or may not continue them. I haven't decided yet. This is just a test, but I will be doing regular live streams when I start to do actually the track work on the layout, and when I start actually putting all the track in and testing trains and things like that. So, but again, we got three people in here, and then we'll wait a little bit longer for some more people to come in. But I'm going to get started anyway. Again, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the layout. This is the former Huntington and Hartford Railroad that I took down in 21 and moved over to my house, and I'm rebuilding it. And what you see here is we're in the roundhouse section of the layout. Let me see if I can show you on the webcam. There's the turntable pit, roundhouse, and then some corner buildings there. And yes, there's old track still on it, so that's original track when they dismantled the layout. So I was able to pick this up in 21 and move it, and it was definitely an adventure to say the least. So I will do a couple box openings tonight. I'll show you a couple new things that I picked up, and I'm going to give a shout out to another YouTuber that's out there right now. We're going to do a box opening again, and what else we're going to do? We'll see how the stream goes and see how much we're actually going to do tonight. But I will talk about operations, and I'm going to talk about some stickers too, because it seems that stickers have become a popular item these days. So we got 5 in here now. You got 5 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So one of the things that, before we get into the shout out, one of the things Hello, John 2618. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is a recent poll that I put on my channel. And I'm going to actually go to it now. And one of the questions I asked had to do with live streams. So one of the things I asked is, when I'm about 75% done with the bench work, does everyone want to see actual live streams and of me working on the layout? And I had 38 votes, and 89% said yes, and 11% said no. So guess what? 89% wins, and we will be doing live streams when I work on the track work, so you can see how I'm doing it. And I haven't decided how many I'm going to do, the frequency I'm going to do them, when I'm going to do them. That's still up in the air. So, but we will be doing those. I'll probably use the same setup that I have now, since the actual the camera's working good, the sound seems good, and the feed looks good. So we're going to stick with this setup. Normally I would use my cell phone, but trying to get away from that as much as possible. All right. So one of the things I want to do is a shout out, but I got to get the channel address, because I'm going to put the channel address in the chat. Give me 1 second. Good evening, Schuylkill River Valley. Appreciate you coming in. I got 9 folks in here. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let me get the channel. As you can tell, I'm new to this. That's why we're doing a test. Otherwise, nobody would want to stay. Hello, Randy. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to put the handle in first. See if I can do this. And before I put it up there, everyone knows who this is. And normally he would have had his live stream tonight, but because of a medical issue, he is not able to do it. So, but I wanted to give him a shout out tonight. And there he is. Welcome, Vinny. I was just about to talk about you. So I hope I did that link right. But we're talking about BNSF 6951, the Cuz. So if you haven't subscribed to him, you got to check out his channel. I've been one of his subscribers for a number of years now, and I will have to say his content is pretty cool. His layout is really cool. If I ever go to Arizona, I will be paying him a visit, because I definitely got to check out his layout. But he is a master at plastics, working with styrene. I mean, he makes works of art with plastic. I'm just in awe of what he can do with plastic. It's amazing. Some of the scratch builds that he does is very intimidating, I have to say. But if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. He's got a great channel. He's got 1,600 videos that are at your disposal. So check him out. Also, if you become a member, you get access to other videos as well. So check out Cousin Vinny, BNSF 6951. And Vinny, I know you're here. I hope you're feeling better. I'm saying prayers for you. Get well soon, because we need you back in doing your live streams. All right. So if at any point you guys have any questions, please ask the questions, because again, this is just a test tonight. I don't have a lot planned, but we're definitely going to go over some things. So, oh, no problem, Vinny, anytime. So what you're looking at again is the roundhouse area for the layout. Now this is going to be, this once was Hartford. This is going to be New Haven now. So I'm going to make this Cedar Hill Yard, and the hole that you see that's cut out in front of those buildings, that was actually this was against the wall. So if you had to access the layout, you would pop up through there, believe it or not. I was able to purchase that building. It's going to be a powerhouse, and that's going to be going back in. So I'm pretty excited that I was able to grab that structure. I have to get a turntable for this because the original turntable is sold. And, you know, a lot of the track has been removed, but I'm going to be redoing all the scenery. Some of the stuff, some of the actual original scenery, I'm going to keep. And as long as we're on that topic, I'll show you. See if I can do this with the webcam. Now, my friend owned this layout. He passed away in 2020. But before then, you know, the layout was slowly being sold off, and the buildings anyway. But what he did with the buildings, and it gave me a lot of great ideas, is that he took the buildings and built them on Homosoap, on little miniature dioramas, put them on the layout, and then cut them into place. So for instance, I'll show you. Hey Dave, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. This is my first live stream in a long time. I'm trying to test my skills out, so to speak. Everyone who's in here that does live streams, you guys are the pros. So any pointers, I would appreciate them. All right, so going back to what he did with the layout, if you can see, this was the old caboose track, and there was a fine scale building here. So what I'm going to do is, I believe I have this kit. I'm going to build this kit and put the same building back in. And this was for the caboose track. But one of the scenes I want to show you that I'm going to keep. Let's see if I can do it. Bob actually modeled an old abandoned track that was, the ties were pulled up. I don't know how well you guys can see that. What I plan on doing is I'm going to put some more glue on it, because I noticed some of the glue has been given way on this layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak the area and then re-glue it to preserve that piece that he modeled. And I'm actually going to rebuild. Oh, thanks, Dave. I'm going to rebuild that pit right there, which was a coaling tower. All right. So you can see some of the original track work in there is still there. So I haven't decided how I'm going to fix that. All right. But if you want to see what I did underneath, let's see if I can do it. This is how I raised the layout. So I raised the layout a whole foot. So I got 11 and 11. So thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Low Country Railroad, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. All right. I may have to get like multiple cameras when I do live streams. So we'll see what happens. So right now I'm still putting in bench work. I'm making new bench work, and I'm actually figuring it out as I go, because there's no playbook for this. So I'm kind of learning as I go. One thing I'm not a carpenter. So I'm learning really quick what it's like to be a carpenter. So, but at the end of the day, everything is level, everything is strong, and it's not going to fall down. So, all right. So let's do a box opening. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So this is the package that came in. And I'll give you a hint. Let's see. Yep, it's a mini Prince kit of the or kit of the month. Not kit of the month. That's what Doug Foscale does. This is details. He does it every month. He does details. So let's see what we got in the package here. So when you do this, when you get this little plastic box, and it comes in. It's got all types of goodies in it. So let's open it up. So I'm going to give myself a plug. If you go to Mini Print's website and you go under the Mini Me section, you could purchase your very own New Haven Rails figure for your layout, if you so desire. At the last Springfield show, I was scanned, so I have a little miniature version of me. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's see. June. This is going to be June's mini Prince of the Month Club. Let's see. It doesn't say what's in there, but let's go look. So this looks like a carnival ride or one of those amusement rides. It's a little car. I don't know if you can see it with the camera. So that came in there. I'll have to figure out what these are. They look like buckets or something. What's this? All right, so this is cool. I'll have to figure out where to put this. 12 and 12. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, so we got one of those hand carts that you would see on the railroad. And I believe, let's see if I can do this. The handles move. That's incredible. But wait, there's more. You get a little guy to go on it too. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to find a nice home for that. We have the official Mini Prince button or pin. And we got, looks like a dog and a couple people. So every month you get something new. And it's pretty cool. I like it. So that's one box opening. There you go. I think Sparky got scanned. I'll have to get myself a Sparky. All right. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is I just found out this company is now coming out with the B Model Max. So if you're into HO scale B Model Max, I'm sure everyone has seen the prices of these things on eBay, and they've gone up. And I've seen them 50, 60, $90 for a truck. So this company, what's the name of it here? Burkina. They make these cool, really cool cars. So this is I picked up a couple of the taxis. So I'm going to have a taxi service on the layout. All right. So they came out with the B Model Max, which I'm super psyched about. B Model Max are my favorite truck, and see them coming out with them again is pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Super chats again. Super chats are not they're not required, but I do appreciate it. So thank you, Dave. That was very generous of you. All right. So the super chat lost my train of thought. But anyway, so yeah, we're talking about the B Model Max. So I'm pretty excited that they're coming out with them. They have right now they have red ones, they have white and blue, and then they got the licensing from John Deere, so they have a John Deere version, which is pretty neat. But if you type in B Model Mac on the Walters Train site, they're going to come up. There's like 28.99 the list price, so I'll definitely be looking for those at my local hobby shop. Oh wow, Vinny, thank you so much. That was unnecessary, Vinny, but thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. So one of the other things that I picked up, and I found this on Facebook. Department of Defense tank car. I have one of these already, but I wanted a second one. So I was pretty excited. I was pretty excited about picking that one up because I will have actually a gas plant over in New Haven Gas. And they actually brought in, I have pictures, prototype pictures. The New Haven used to bring in, what was it? U.S. Army tank cars into there. So I know, is it Athearn came out with them? Yeah, Athearn with a special run. It was a blue box. They came to a three pack, and then I got a single one. So I got some of the Army tanks, but I figured these would go well too. So this is the Department of Defense tank car, and I think I spent like $10 or something on it. So that's a great deal. I'm glad I bought the stuff when I did. So I'm very selective what I buy, and so I had to. I definitely had to pick that one up, and then I got this used Proto 2000. I gotta check the. I like the B model, but I will also make the R style. You know, Dave, I think that's the square cab, if I remember correctly. And Athearn does make those. You can still get those. And you know something? I think that company Burkina makes those Macs. You might want to check that out. In fact, I'll check it out now. Hold on a second. So they make the B model Macs. They make a Kenworth bullnose. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it's just the Athearn, but I know Athearn does make them. You can get them single, and you also can get them with a trailer. All right, so let's open up this 52-foot gondola, and it's New York Central. Let's check it out. So, how many people we have in here? 14 in here. This is great. This is actually the biggest audience I've had. This is pretty cool. All right. So, question for everybody. I'm strongly considering running the layout with car cards. I've been seeing more and more like it. More and more large layouts like this one with car cards. And from what I'm hearing, car cards are a lot easier to set up than switch lists. So let me know what you think. Car cards or a switch list? Because right now I'm using switch list, but I do have the car card set up for Micromark. And I kind of like the idea of using the car cards. I have friends that use switch lists, and I hear them spending hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I was watching your stream the other morning, Dave, and that was pretty cool. Your layout was looking really nice, but I remember you talking about the car cards. All right, so this car's in really good shape for a used car. I don't think this thing is used. I think it's new. The date on that is, oh my goodness, Vinny, I don't know how you do N scale. 7 of 1949. So that's for one of the layouts for one of my, actually, to add to my rolling stock for the layout, actually. So I really like the Proto 2000 cars, and comes with metal wheels. It's got KDs, and it's got the ribbed wheels. They're not smooth. I don't know if you can see that or not. So, and we're going to talk about trucks in just a second, because I got a really cool story for everybody in here I think you'll like. So, who's familiar? Hello, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Who's familiar with New England transportation? Speaking of Mack trucks and trailers and all the other jazz. The reason why I ask is New England transportation was part of the New Haven. And one year at the when I was at the Springfield show in Amherst, I was walking around the show with my dad, and we saw a larger scale. It was a die-cast model, but it was a I'm not sure what size. It wasn't HO scale. It was big, and it was New England transportation. Actually, let me go see if I have one of the New England transportation trucks to show you, so everyone knows what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I must have them packed away. Um, so New England Transportation was basically they're 20-foot trailers. They were red and they had a white stripe which says New England Transportation going down on an angle. Well, you saw a lot of those trucks in piggyback service on the New Haven, and that's a whole story in itself. The piggyback service for the trucks, because that type of service on New Haven grew so fast, so quickly. It was incredible. Um, but I found out that my grandfather drove those, and he worked for the New Haven. So once I heard that, I was like, I got to model the New Haven now. So if anybody wonders why I model 1948 to 1968 on the New Haven, that's the reason why. It was my grandfather. Um, Everyone says that you model what you grew up with, and I didn't grow up with a New Haven. I think I would have been mostly like a Conrail layout, but there's something about the New Haven and modeling the all the different factories that were in Bridgeport, New Haven. It's just really cool. So, but yeah, so that's how I got into the New Haven. So I got 12 and 14. So thank you everybody who stopped in tonight. All right. So let's do, I think that's it for the actual box openings. But I'm going to do a quick show and tell. So that is an original Doodlebug from the layout that I purchased. This is a Bachmann Doodlebug. It has DCC in it, and it's lettered for the Huntington and Hartford. So I was able to acquire this when I purchased the layout, and I will have this running at some point throughout the layout. And if you look inside, there is someone seated in there, which is cool. So I will be running this on a regular basis. Now, if you notice, I don't know if you can see it in the photo here, but the logo, when Bob had the layout, he actually had locomotives lettered for the Huntington and Hartford, and it was a freelance railroad that interchanged with the New Haven. So you saw a lot of New Haven power running on his layout alongside the Huntington and Hartford power. So what he did was he had custom logos made, even a custom box car, which I do have in the other room. And so I wanted to bring back that logo. So I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, can you recreate that logo for me? So I was able to make a limited edition Huntington and Hartford sticker. So those will be available. I have different versions of them. And so maybe at the next live stream, I will I'll show you those. But if anyone is interested in one, let me know. All right. And we also have the official, which I don't have in front of me, New Haven Rail sticker. And also, everybody probably knows I'm president and member of Valley HO Track, so our modular group. And I have a whole bunch of those stickers too. So if you want some of these, send me an email. Send me an email at newhavenrails@gmail.com with your address, and I'll send you one. And when you do that, just put in the subject line live stream stickers or something like that so I know who's who. All right. Let's see. So one other thing I want to ask you guys, hey, Anthony, thanks for stopping by. One of the things that I wanted to talk to everybody about is all my new videos, my new layout updates that are coming out. I'm putting numbers on them now because that I'm doing so many of them, and a lot of the thumbnails look similar, so I'm trying to change them up. What I decided to do is number them, and numbers will be located on the thumbnail and in the video description. So that's going to be something new that you see on the channel. I also have a schedule coming out of some upcoming videos. The way it's looking right now, I'm probably going to be doing 2 layout updates a month, plus some other stuff as well. So I'm probably going to be putting up some videos of some rail fanning I did in New York on the river line, and then obviously the layout updates. And then I also have a whole bunch. of how-tos. I mean, I got a ton of them I have to release. So I do have quite a bit of content still ready to go. But just so you guys know, on the layout updates, they're going to be numbered. And the episode 100 is currently in production. So, all right. So we got 15 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate it. And this was supposed to be a test, not an actual live stream. So I do appreciate everyone coming in. So we're at 37 minutes right now. Oh, thank you, Vinny. Appreciate that. All right. So does anybody have any questions as far as what I'm doing on this layout? Because I know that my videos show a lot, but if there's any questions on what I'm doing, please let me know or ask me tonight, and I'll be happy to answer it. Let me put this away. I don't know, Vinny. Maybe maybe we'll have to talk about that. I think I'll arrange something to come out there and check out your layout and do some rail fanning with you. So we'll definitely have to chat on that. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Like I said, the Dave and Vinny and whoever else does live streams in here, you guys make it look so easy. And I'm glad I'm not on camera because I'll be nervous as heck. So that's why most of the time I'm just a faceless YouTube channel. I don't know, Dave. That's the thing. You know what? That's a great question. But my concern with that is the consistency. And I want to, if I'm going to do something, I want to make sure I can deliver. Yes, I know, Vinny. I'm going to do it. I got to work up the courage again. But I need to, if I'm going to promise to deliver something, I want to deliver it. But I was thinking about doing maybe something with modeling or craftsman kit building. I don't know. I just got to figure out a time to do them, the time I'm going to be available to do them. So maybe I'll start. I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to meet a goal of getting the main line, believe it or not. I'm going to try to get the main line running by the end of summer. But right now, I've been really pushing as hard as I can with trying to balance work and family. And then, coming down here, I might have to push it to the end of September. But I really want to get the trains running. So, Vinny, what do you mean a challenge? I could easily do some live switching because my the manufacturer's railroad is actually up and running. Times to come up with content every week or even. Oh, absolutely. I've learned so much from you guys, and it's amazing. Um, I hardly watch TV anymore. I just put on my YouTube and I just look at all your content. For obviously for everyone that's out there, um, but to answer your question, Anthony, what prompted? I wanted to I just wanted to test the system just to make sure everything was working because I did a poll recently and I was asking everybody um, if they would like to see live layout work. And I got a really good response from it. So that's why I want to test my equipment. So I'm probably going to be doing those live streams in about a month. But I haven't I haven't decided yet how many I'm going to be doing. Okay, Vinny, I got your message. So, oh yes, Vinny, a build challenge. Okay, yes, we definitely got to talk about that. I had a couple ideas too, but we'll definitely talk offline. And by the way, guys, I am modeling 1948 to 1968, but I do have CSX GVOs under the layout. So I do have modern stuff as well. I run modern stuff at the train shows. So I do love it. I do like watching it. But for me, because of my family, I rather. All right, Skullkill River. Thank you. Way behind on watching videos, missed that poll too. No, I understand that, Anthony. So, but I do like I said, I do like the modern stuff. So, that's all I did for my birthday this year. Was I sat trackside in New York, so I enjoyed it. All right, guys. So it's approaching almost 45 minutes, and it's getting a little late here. It's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and I got a long day tomorrow. So we're going to be wrapping up this live stream. So we'll definitely. I'm in Connecticut, Dave. I'm about an hour from New York City. So thank you, Vinny. Thank you. And I really hope you're feeling better. I really do. I missed seeing you tonight doing your live stream. Whoever's left in here, make sure you say a prayer for Vinny tonight because we need him back on his live streams. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at the next layout update. It's probably going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. And then if you want some of those stickers, newhavenrails@gmail.com. Send me your address, and I'll send it over to you. And that's about it. Thanks, guys. Have a good Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. God bless.